Right, that's on. We don't really need to get too near to the thing. Try and be a bit close. We're close enough. We're probably going to move around.
Yeah, because I feel a bit weird because I'm usually here looking at you. Now it's...
Move around a bit. But you need to be just.
No band.
And there are people who are more important, members of the band, from a public point of view or from a sales point of view, and that kind of thing. That's a reality.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you've got without the sum of the parts. It's like Freddie Mercury in his solo album.
Yeah.
You know, like he gets to the point where he's like, you know, everyone's and I think the other thing with ego is people inflate people's egos. Mm. Oh, Freddie, darling, you're the most amazing, and like.
Yes, I am.
Yes, and here's a lot of coke, and you take a lot of coke, you become a fucking ego prick anyway. Like at the best of times. So, like,
it's especially when we are gigging. Like the gig we did in the bar the other night was great fun. Like it was one of the best I've done. It was just great. It was just so much fun, and you kind of think, why would you just not want to do this? You know, or why would you not want to take this as far as you can? You know, whether it's gigging once or twice a week, and just constantly doing it.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things I've written down is you spend too much time together. So like, real bands who are really trying to make it or who have made it, they spend a lot of time together.
Yeah.
And
but then other things creep in, like then it begins to be like not about the music. They take their eye off the ball and they're just like, you're pissing me off because of this.
Well, that's the thing, yeah.
I'm pissing you off because of this.
People piss each other off. The more time, it's like when you go to work, there's always some dickhead at work that you want to strangle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You've got to spend time with him, but you don't want it.
Yeah.
Or both or whatever. And that's the way it goes. And like when you're in a band and you've created something unique, and without each other you've not got that. You're almost forced together then as well in a way that, like, maybe you kind of start to resent that a little. They look at somebody and they think that person's cool. They think Liam Gallagher's cool. They think his attitude's cool and all the rest of it. So they try and imitate it. But as soon as you try imitating anyone, you're not cool. You're only cool.
That's what I'm trying to say.
If you're yourself, you're authentic. And if you don't, I think the essence of being cool is not giving a fuck what anybody else thinks.
Yeah.
I see, like, the guys that, like, you see a guy, like, I saw a guy yesterday crossing the road. He was one of these aging rocker types.
Yeah.
Dyed his hair, it was long, he had his shades on. I think he might have had cowboy boots on.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, he was just kind of, that was his look. Yeah. And he's walking down the street. And I like people like that. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
As soon as you start to do things, dress in ways, say things, present yourself in a way that you think other people are going to respond to, you're doing it for them.
Yeah.
And you're not cool.
No, you're not.
A twat.
You're certainly not. You certainly are a twat, yeah. They're just, these type of people are so difficult to be around because they're just fucking sucking each other off constantly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sounds alright.